The following video is made for adult audiences. It is not made for children. It is made for adult fans of toys, as well as vintage memorabilia. Hi pretties! I just got out of the shower. I cut my hair, because I cut my own hair. I've been doing that for the past 2 years, due to reasons. And I wanted to make a bit of a vlog, just talk to you a bit about stuff that's swirling around in my head, related to dolls of course. And I was rewatching my last video and I thought to myself that I came across a bit robotic and stiff and not very relatable, because being behind a camera and talking to you about stuff that I see is kind of harder than sitting in front of a display and seeing myself and therefore talking to a person, kind of. And that's why I wanted to just do a vlog and not much more. So this is not going to be wholly edited. And I hope that my personality comes across better in this format than it does in an unboxing kind of video. So yeah. What are the topics that I wanted to talk to you about? First, well, it's not the first topic that I'm going to be talking to you about, but so there you can see all of my Barbie Extra dolls, and I want to do a bit of a collection update, because the past week I spent time restyling all of them. So I'm going to be showing you them in detail in a bit. But part of the reason why I spent so much time with them and restyled them and played around with them is the first topic that I wanted to talk to you about. And that topic is doll collecting, doll hoarding, and shopping addiction, because right now I want to focus on the dolls that I have and spend more time with them, appreciate them more, because I felt like the past few months I was going through a bit of a shopping addiction when it comes to dolls. I feel like the whole rush of buying and ordering and hunting for a new doll, getting that doll and getting a package, opening the package, seeing the new doll kind of evaporates after a short span of time, and you move on to getting your next kick, and then you just throw the dolls, even when they're boxed, on a pile and ignore them. And I want to not purchase a new doll for the next month, and I'm in the process of unboxing all of the dolls that are there. Like, I'm going to be unboxing all of the new dolls, like the whole Rainbow High stuff. But when it comes to vintage dolls, not going to be unboxing those, because there's always an opportunity to make a video. But I will do a video on this Fashion Fever boutique. I also ordered a Bratz boutique, so that's going to be kind of a face-off unboxing. But yeah, instead of buying new dolls, I'm now going to be unboxing all of the ones that I have, like the Winter Break dolls, the Mermaid dolls. Like you can see there, I finally got the time to unbox all of the Pacific Coast dolls, and I had a couple of the OMG Tweens that I've unboxed. I've also arranged my OMG shelf. I kind of wanted to see how many OMG dolls I was able to fit in just one shelf. So those are 3 rows. In the back row, they are standing on improvised risers that I created out of these Rainbow High compartments, and then I put the head boxes on these compartments, and then I put the doll with the stand on that head box. So yeah, that's the amount of OMG dolls that I can put into a shelf. And yeah, that's why I also unboxed my tweens finally, to have a 3rd row of dolls that are not going to be clogging up the second row in a way that I can't see that second row. Short aside, I restyled those extras, and restyling these extras, I generally really love playing around with them and restyling them, because I kind of feel like the original design has always leaves a little to be desired when it comes to their look. So I have no hesitation to play around with their look and their hairdo. But with OMGs and to some extent Rainbow High as well, I'm always very hesitant, because their original look is so perfect and so great that I want to keep it intact. That's why I'm displaying them the way they are. But with Barbie Extra, I'm like, I can just do a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm going off topic here. What was the topic? The topic of discussion was doll hoarding, doll collecting, shopping addiction, mass consumption, overconsumption, and destroying the environment by producing too many dolls, buying too many dolls, and all of that stuff that just swirled around in my head. And I'm not trying to be doing that holier than thou, I'm better than anyone else because I'm like now not buying a doll for the next month. No, everyone has their own right to do what they want to do. But I'm right now at a point where I'm like asking myself, do I really want that doll? Do I need that doll? Do I like that doll, or do I love that doll? Because I also have, like you can see my BMRs here, and I'm now like, do I like them? Do I love them? Did I buy them because they were all on clearance and I wanted to buy them because I wanted to prevent myself from eventually years down the line wanting them and then not being able to purchase them and then having to go on eBay or Mercari or whatever that is and having to pay scalper prices. So it's kind of like a preventative measure to buy dolls, to not have to pay scalper prices years down the line. But right now, do I love them or do I just like them? So I'm like, maybe I'm selling them because I'm not as in love with them as I thought. And that's kind of like part of the whole overbuying and buying too much stuff, I think. Because when it came to winter break as well, I've finally taken the plunge and I bought winter break. But the reason that I bought winter break was exactly that. I knew that they are not going to be on shelves for much longer because I've heard rumors about them being eventually discontinued to make room for all of the new Rainbow High dolls. So I'm like, okay, if I don't buy them now, I might not be able to get a good deal on them years down the line when they're all worth triple digits on auction platforms or when scalpers want to make tons of money off of them. So I'm now taking a preventative measure and I'm buying them. But did I want to really buy them? But now that I've bought one and I've unboxed her, as you can see, this is Winter Break Ruby. I'm like, okay, I love her. So yeah, I'm happy to have taken a plunge and purchased her. And that's exactly it. I want to spend more time with the doll and enjoy the doll instead of just buying the doll and then having her lie around here. And it's not the act of buying the doll that is making me happy, it's the doll herself. So yeah, I think that's part of being a doll collector, not a doll hoarder. And I don't want to fall into the trap of having a mindset where I need to be going from one hunt to another hunt to another hunt. I want to spend more time with the dolls themselves. because at the end of the day, the act of the purchase doesn't really matter. You're not in for that. You're in for loving fashion dolls and redressing them and restyling them and doing stuff with the hair and posing them, and that's what you want to do, and not purchase stuff. I know that I am thinking of similar things when it comes to curating a collection, because part of being a doll collector is also part of wanting to preserve history for the very future, and being like, I have these mass amounts of dolls, and 20-30 years from now I'm going to be able to show you a relic from the past. So I can understand wanting to get tons of dolls under that aspect, but I'm at a point where I want to rethink a lot of the purchase decisions that I make, and yeah, not buy stuff willy-nilly. So yeah, that's the one topic that I wanted to talk to you about. So before this video gets any more rambly, let's talk a bit about my current state of my extra collection. These are all of the extra dolls that I have right now. And I think I'm missing the one extra with the braided neon lime green, neon yellow hair. I'm of course missing the 3 extra fancy dolls. So those are the ones that I'm missing, but I think I have all of the other extras. Now this one is not an extra doll, it's the rainbow hair fantasy doll that I rebodied on the extra number 3 body. And there's the totally hair Barbie that I rebodied on the fashionista with the purple dress that's back there, her body. So yeah, these are the girls, and that's the way that I redressed them and restyled them. And I was kind of wanting them to have more of a cohesive look. I wanted them to just have to share, like they should. What's important was they had to share certain colors, so that the color scheme was quite similar to one another, because I knew that if I was to display the extra dolls on my shelf the way they came, I would maybe get kind of sick of the explosion of different colors that don't really match and go together. So I wanted them to all have certain recurring colors in each of their styling. So let's start off here. These are the girls that have silver and lavender and black kind of motif to them. I did not really keep any of her outfit pieces, I just kept her accessory pieces, and the rest I just switched out, because as a doll she's so pretty that she can kind of wear virtually everything. And I put her in a My Style top. Those leggings are from Steffi Love. That coat is from a Unique Eyes doll. And those shoes are just cheap shoes that came with a dollar store fashion pack. Now with her, I gave her this silver motif. That skirt is her skirt. Those shoes are, I think, from the first Barbie Extra Deluxe doll. And I just gave her the top of her. And the jacket is from a Steffi Love doll, and that bag is from a Snapstars doll. And yeah, I think those glasses are also from the deluxe set. And I just pushed her two little afro puffs together and kind of tied a lavender ribbon around them. Now, she was kind of tough to restyle. Generally, I have a problem with restyling curvy dolls because I don't have a lot of clothing that actually fits them. But I ended up doing this look on her. Those shoes are from a Snapstar doll. And that's a Dollar Store Fashion Pack dress that she's wearing actually, but I pushed it inside that skirt to make it look like a top, which is always a good trick. Like I did it on that one as well. I just wrapped the skirt around the dress, and you can also do it the other way around. Like you can put a shirt over a dress to make the dress look like a skirt, or you can put the dress inside a skirt to make the dress look like a shirt. So there's always that option. And I gave her that jacket that this extra came with. So I'm quite happy with this club girl kind of look that she's having right now. And she is actually wearing a Steffi Love Fashion Pack dress, but most of the other stuff that she's wearing is actually hers, I think. I try to incorporate as many elements from the original styling or that the dolls had, but yeah, the rest was more or less my own vision. I took out her braids because she had this long, gorgeous, flowy hair with a bit of a crimp texture to it after taking it out, and I just gave her kind of a side ponytail and wrapped a lavender ribbon around it. Now she, of course, had a bit of a sporty style. That's why I just gave her that tennis racket. I gave her pumps instead of those shoes that she came with, and I gave her that necklace with, I don't know what's it called. Well, you know what I mean. Like that necklace that's very sporty. That was actually, I think, hers. And I wrapped her hair in a ponytail and wrapped a ribbon around it. With her, I was like, okay, she's actually gorgeous when you just take that hideous dress from her. And then I gave her that Fashion Pack pair of shorts and a belt that's from Steffi Love, and I think those glasses are the one from the Flower 2-piece extra, and I really love her this way. Now she's basically the way that she came out of the box, because the color scheme that she has fit the color scheme that I was going for, which is very blue, silver, shiny, lavender, pink, and that's why she remains the way she is. Same with her, of course. She's also basically the way that she came out of the box. The only thing that I did was give her the top that's from Rainbow High Bella, because I kind of felt like there wasn't a lot of going on here, and I wanted the Barbie necklace to pop more, because the Barbie necklace was on this shiny silver fabric, so you couldn't really actually make out that it says Barbie. She in the back is also just the way that she came out of the box. The only thing that I did was take out her hairstyle, because she has this gorgeous, super long saran hair, and it's too pretty to be kept in a hairstyle that's kind of raggedy when you take it out of the box. So yeah, I also flat ironed her hair. She had the curly hair, and you know, when I do this, it's because I'm very specific about the way that hair should look, and most of the time when it's styled and out of the box, it always looks very unkempt. And to also prevent any future damage that might happen to adults' hair, I just eventually said, okay, I'm going to flat iron her hair. And I also took out her hair, and I think it's quite gorgeous this way. And she's also practically in the same look that she came out of the box. The only thing that I did was gave her a new pair of shoes, wrapped this Steffi Love skirt around her, and yeah. Another trick is, if you want to have a choker be as tight as possible around a doll's neck, you can wrap an elastic around it and then put it into hot water, and then take it out and put that choker into the freezer. So it's going to be sitting much tighter than it did before, because before it was quite loose. I did the same with her white choker, so I think this is much cooler. Now she had what's probably my favorite outfit out of all of the extra dolls, which was this 60s, 70s inspired denim flower print two-piece. But because it didn't fit the color scheme that I was going for, and I wanted all of this to be a cohesive collection, I switched out for this look. Which isn't better than the one that she came with, but oh well, that's what you have to do if you want to go for a more cohesive look. And again, talking about putting dresses into skirts to make them look like a top, I did the same with this one. This is actually a dress. I cut a bit off and then I just put it inside those pants to make them look like a halter top. And yeah, those two I also, I think, showed in my previous videos, and I have them also on Instagram. The only thing about her that I'm going to be saying is that she's wearing a rainbow high top. I think this is a top that Daria came with, and those pants were part of a vintage lot that I found at a flea market. And with her, those lace socks I sewn myself, and that's the ribbon that I wrapped around her to give her a bit of an hourglass shape, but the other pieces are all, well, aside from that bow on top of her head, the other pieces are all hers. So yeah, that's my Restyled Extra Collection and my Barbie Extra Collection update, including a cameo appearance by Totally Hair Barbie 2022, as well as a cameo appearance by Fantasy Hair Barbie. Now, Fantasy Hair Barbie, I also plucked out her tinsel because it kind of didn't really look all that pretty, but her hair quality is trash. That's one thing that I want to say, is that I was really disappointed to see a hair play doll with polypropylene. So yeah, not very good, Mattel. But that's basically it. I think I've rambled enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below and let me know of your thoughts when it comes to doll collecting or doll hoarding. Also comment down below and let me know which one of the restyles you like the best. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I might catch you in my next video. Bye for now.